How are you feeling after letting that one go?
Horrible. We didn't do enough to win the game. Simple. We did what we were supposed to do. We'd win that game easily. We didn't do it. It's not much to say, man. I just feel horrible.
What changed after you guys got up 20? I mean, did you feel like you guys were still playing hard, with passion, playing to win and not, to hold on to the lead?
Yeah, they start to spread us out a little bit, and they start to make little chunk plays on that when they were throwing the ball out to the receiver, the bubble screen. Then we started to contain that a little bit, but by then it was a little too late. We just didn't make plays at the end down the stretch to win the game. Me, the D-line, we hold ourselves accountable to make the game-winning play or go do something, and we didn't do it.
You guys have been able to finish some games off lately. I guess what happened for not be able to finish this one off?
We gave up the big run. We only gave the offense back the ball with 35 seconds. We stopped teams, but we let them get all the way down to the 3 and chew up 6 minutes of clock. That's less time for the offense to work with. We just got to become complete. When we got guys backed up at the 3, the 2, we can't let them get out, go all the way down, and then get a fourth down stop or a turnover. We got to, if we got a team at the 3, we got to stop them and keep them down back there. That's field position. We let those guys march all the way down the field. They kick the ball, they punt it, they down it on the half-yard line, and now the offense is in a messed up position. That's on us. We got to stop those guys 30, 40 yards ago.
Did Chucky do anything different than what you thought Myers would have done? I mean, it seemed like they liked to go, take shots down the field leading into the game, but it seemed like it was more like horizontal stuff.
Yeah, they threw more bubbles with him. But we thought that would be coming anyway. 2 usually would take a lot more deep shots. Chucky tried to run around a little bit. Ian forced that fumble and he got on it and got the first down, man. That was a tough play, but we were ready for any quarterback. Their offense is not complex. They pretty much do, the same things that we've been seeing all year, so wasn't much to it. Wasn't much difference besides he didn't throw the deep ball as much.
He hadn't played for a while. Did you feel him get a little bit more comfortable in the second half, get a little bit of a rhythm?
He came out with a smile on. And throughout the game, he was talking a little bit and, smiling and laughing. He's a confident guy. He's a good quarterback. But it doesn't matter who's back there, man. You got to get him down. And we didn't do that today.
It seems like in the games you have lost in conference play, it's kind of what could have been, against UNLV, Wyoming. Is this just another one kind of in that pile of, what could have been?
This one's stacked. Gosh, we're on the road, 15-point underdog. We go into halftime 21-7. And then we come back to lose by 4. They all hurt, but man, this one right here, we had this one and we let it slip. Yeah, man, we gotta learn how to finish these next 2 games if we get a bowl game. We gotta finish San Diego State and we gotta finish whoever we get in the bowl game.
I feel like this team's still in it. Obviously this is a tough loss and West Division hopes are gone, but you still feel like these guys, excited to come out and play again next week?
They better be. You only get so many opportunities. There's 12, 13 seniors on this team. Maybe 2, 3 of us will be lucky to play on Sundays. So they better be excited, and it's our job to get the other younger guys excited to play. We got a lot of football left, which is 2 games, and you better make the most of every opportunity, and I'm going to tell the guys that.
Did you get the tip on the Dobrich interception, or how did that play work out?
Yeah, I got the tip, and Dobie took it for 6. Oh, they were? See, I'm trying to be mad. You making me smile. Yeah, I definitely tipped that. I was happy for Dobie that he scored that, but we probably got to score a little bit more. Turn the ball. We get 1 turnover, and I'm not saying we get complacent, but we got to keep doing that to teams. If we keep scoring on offense and defense, nobody will be able to, hang with us. But like I said, we just didn't make the plays down the stretch.
I see you smiling a little bit, but I know you're not inside. I wasn't here for the beginning of this. What are you feeling inside right now?
Oh, man, I'm hurt. To go into the half up 21-7. And I told the guys, let's not be front runners. Let's not come in here smiling like we won the game. Let's go out and finish these guys. And we failed to do that. 15-point underdog on the road, kind of a hostile environment, a chance to really, come up with a big win, one of our bigger wins this year. And we just let it slip. I mean, it sucks to lose on the road. You got to get on the bus, got to get on that plane and be quiet and just think about everything. So, yeah, this one's tough.
Obviously, the game ended on a negative note, but started on a positive note. Just talk about that, interception return for a touchdown and what developed on that play.
Really, it kind of wasn't really a one-man play at all. Lenny tipped the ball, and I was in the right place at the right time. Just, picked it out of the air and just ran in for the touchdown. So it was exciting for me. Obviously, I've never had a pick six before. I just had my first career interception this season, and that was my second. Felt pretty good.
And you guys get up by 20. Do you feel like anything changed, trying to protect the lead instead of hold on it, or did they just start executing better and you guys, stopped executing as well?
I don't think it was anything. I don't think we were really looking at the score and being lackadaisical. What I really think happened is we just came out after halftime. We got a quick score on them, but really defensively, I think we were lacking. We let them back in the game defensively. And, once we let them back in the game, we were having a hard time scoring points. And really that's what it came down to, is that as a defense, we didn't perform in the second half like we did in the first half. That's obvious. And I think that caught up to us.
They obviously switched quarterbacks pretty early on, and it seemed like they were going more bubble screens than vertical. Did they do anything different than you thought, just because they had to change quarterbacks with a different skill set?
I think we were expecting that. He got out and he was able to run. That was his legs kept plays alive. His legs kept drives alive. And I think that was the biggest thing for their offense, was that he came in and he capitalized on playing tonight or today. And but really, I don't think we saw anything out there that we weren't expecting or that we hadn't prepared for.
How do you put this one behind you and move on?
I mean, really, that's really kind of how we just have to do it. I mean, everyone kind of have the 24-hour rule working for us, and so tomorrow there's going to be guys in the building. The coaches are going to be watching and grading the game. Monday it's going to be the last time we talk about the game, and then we're moving on to San Diego State. So really, it's it's a bummer loss, but we just came off of a big win, and it's like you can't always have it your way. When games are this close, it doesn't always go your way. So I think that if guys see that, and guys just you got to shift your focus to the next game.
You guys have had some tough losses this year, UNLV, Wyoming, this one. Is it kind of, somewhat the story of the season is what could have been had you been able to finish off some of these games?
Yeah, I mean, you can always look at it like that. I don't know if I try to look at it like that, especially when we're in season. I don't think that's a good mindset, to always look in the rearview mirror and say, hey, well, we could have done this, we could have done that. Well, you could say that about life in general. You can always you could look back on things and say, we should have done this, we should have done that. You could look at any football game, even if you blow them out by 49, and say, well, we could have done this better too. So, at the same time, there are some key games we lost, but then again, there's been some key games we've won. So, like I said, it doesn't always go your way.
How are you feeling knowing that you guys had them, kind of where you wanted and just couldn't finish it out?
Obviously, it's not a good feeling. We lost the game. Whether we were down by 2 touchdowns or up by 2 touchdowns and lost the game, we still lost, so it's not a good feeling.
You guys were moving the ball pretty well in the first half, and then obviously the first drive in the second half. I guess what was going well early in the game for you guys?
We were running the ball well, like we always want to do, and it was working for us pretty good, so I feel like that's what we were doing pretty well.
After James's long score kind of bogged down a little, did they just, stack the box and say, if you're going to run, you're going to do it against 8 people?
Yeah, pretty much. They're a good defense. I think we caught them out of the gaps a couple times. One of JB's runs, I think they tried to blitz, and they were just out of gaps. But I feel like they kind of calmed it down a little bit and tried not to blitz as much, so they weren't caught in wrong gaps or such. Just play their gap, kind of stalemate type stuff.
Obviously, the big defensive score down there. I guess what happened on that play?
It was my fault. I should have just got on top of it. I tried to get it out of the end zone, and it didn't end up working well. Guy came. As I was trying to pick it up and go, guy came and swiped me right under me and took the ball. So
maybe jump on it and take it.
I should have just jumped on it for sure, no doubt.
And then the fourth down play here. What did you see on that play? And it seemed like
the last play.
With James.
Are you saying you're not saying the 2 minute
or
the
44 there?
Okay, James's run. they knew what we were going to do, and we knew what we were going to do, just whether we were going to get it or not, and we didn't get it. So
you guys went pretty run heavy early on. Do you guys need a little bit more out of the passing game? Obviously, it's 11-man thing with the passing
I mean, we
game.
always want to execute whatever play is called, and I mean, it was working for us. There's no reason not to go away from it. And when the pass play is called, I need to execute the play, and more often than not, I didn't execute pass plays very well today, and that was all on me. I need to play better. Point blank period, pretty much.
You guys got up by 20. I mean, did you see any change in the team, and maybe trying to hold the lead rather than continue to attack, or was it just an execution thing?
No,
changed?
because usually when you see teams that are kind of like. Kind of say just like, okay, we're playing not to lose. They try to just run the ball, but we've been running the ball the whole game and it's been working for us, so why not keep running it, you know what I mean? So I feel like we were sticking to our game plan, and then their defense obviously stepped up. I mean, they're a good defense by the numbers. They're doing well, and I guess they decided to step up in the second half.
It seems like, this game can kind of be, to some degree what the story of the season is, against UNLV, against Wyoming here, just chances to finish it off and just not quite getting there. You're out finished in some games. Is that kind of how you see it, is just you weren't able to finish this game?
I mean, I wouldn't say finish, just because if I get on top of that ball, then it's a different story, you know what I mean? Then we're down by, or we're up by 4. If I get on top of it and they get the ball back, obviously, but we're still up by 4. And then I wouldn't say then it's a totally different ball game. That's not like a finishing aspect. That's just me not making the correct play in that situation. So that's on me.
Is that tough to do though? I mean, you're giving them points if you just jump on it, but.
Yeah, but it's a better situation than trying to get out of there and fumbling with the ball when the ball is already on the ground. You know what I mean? Might as well just jump on it.
You guys get up 20 and, obviously can't finish off the game. I guess what do you feel like was the difference in the last, couple quarters there?
We just got to play both halves. We usually don't start hot, but today we did. Now we just got to finish hot too.
Did you feel like when you guys got up 20, you were playing more to protect the lead than aggression?
We really just wanted to keep running the ball, keep doing what we were doing on offense, but let it get away from us.
After you had that long score there, did you see them change anything they were doing defensively? Did they put more guys in the box, or stop blitzing and play a little bit more?
Not really. We didn't execute that well. We just gotta execute well on offense.
Yeah. The 4th and inches down here around their 44. I guess what did you see?
Gotta get it. Just gotta get it. Just gotta have that one.
Seemed like they swallowed you up pretty good.
Nah, I just gotta have that one. It was a great play by their defense. So.
I guess how do you guys bounce back from this? Obviously, tough.
You just gotta bite the bullet, forget about it. It's like just like when you win a game, you gotta forget about it. If you lose one like this, you gotta forget about it and just come ready for San Diego State. Only guarantee one more.
You feel like you guys need to win that one to get into a bowl, or is that not something you're really thinking about at this point?
When we go in any game feeling like we should win. We got to win.
What were you guys doing well in the first series of the second half to build that lead?
We were just clicking on all cylinders, in all phases. We were just executing very well.